welcome back to our NHL 15 BGMO commentaries of the San Jose Sharks. I'm sorry I've been gone for the week. I've been really busy with school. You know, it's kind of ramping up. It's about that time. It's like beginning of October, so it's getting like there. But first, we have a trade to make. So the first would be Torrey Krug. Torrey Krug is a top 4 defenseman. He's 86 overall, and he'd play on our second pairing. And he has low top 6 defenseman potential, but don't worry about that. 5-star shooting. He'd be the only 5-star shooter on our team. Good senses, good puck skills, good defense, good skating. Not very good physically, but we don't really need him to do that because I believe we have Syke on the second pair, who is really good physically. So we don't really need him to do any of that. We're going to trade him for Spurgeon, who he has not done anything on this team. He's gotten some points, right? But I feel like since Krug has what is it? Krug has 10 points and he has 4, so he's really not pulling his weight as a offensive defenseman, even though he's been relegated to the bottom pair. But now Brody's going to be on the bottom pair. We're also trading this Kennedy guy, top 6 HL forward potential, don't really seem to be anything. Hutchinson, he's a minor starting goalie. He's got the potential to be an NHL backup, but he really has not been anything special for us, so we're going to let him go. We also have 2 third-round picks, and then... that's kind of weird. Oh, that's the Boston Bruins. All right, so we're basically giving them their third-round pick back. So that's nice for them, I guess. So let's see if this goes through. If it doesn't, I will have to add something. We have a unrestricted free agent to sign for our team. So I've already sent him the contract. So we'll see him, and we have to kind of clear up some roster room. So let's see, and it does go through. All right. With that said, I've made some changes to the roster. I made a couple changes, and we'll go over that quickly. Basically, I've put players in their positions where they are, I guess, whoa, these, Johansson, wanted to be there. Alright, well, it reset the roster, so we'll, have to do that, don't worry. Okay, so we have Holla here. Whoa, okay, this really set the roster. So let's do, let's try to best lines. We'll see what it gives us. Yakupov, Couture, Holla. No, I don't like this. I don't know why I did that, huh? So we'll send, Clifford down to the third line. I believe Clifford has good, yeah, he's got decent face-offs. Patan up to the third line, and Nieto and McDavid, but McDavid is going to go up here. Reinhardt's going to go up here. And Johansson is going to go where Hull is. So that should be good. We want Herbal there, and then 10 is like an 80 face-offs, I think. We'll check that. 83 face-offs, yeah. So he's good face-off-wise, so he should be good for that third line. I actually want to see how he's doing. 4 goals, or 4 points in 13 games. That's not too bad for someone of his caliber. Reinhardt is 16 points in 13 games, so that's good. Is Johansson doing well? Yeah, he's doing pretty well. Couture's just putting up about what a first-line player should put up. But now that we have this, we can take a look at our defense, and it goes Krug, Demers, and then Brody and Braun. So now our defensive core is really respectable. We have 6 top 4 defensemen up here, I believe. Yeah, we have 6 top 4 defensemen, so no one's going to be getting too many points, but we're going to be set defensively for a while because we got 28, 29, 26, 26, 24, and 29. So we have no one over 30 years old, so we're fine on that front. So should be good to go. We'll just get the other guys signed, and then we have James Reimer and Comrie. Yeah, Comrie, and we'll get everything going well. Let me get the special teams. I set them up differently. Reinhardt's his face-offs are awful. I don't know. The lines are kind of messed up on this, but we'll leave them as they are. Penalty kill. Yeah, I don't know why Hurdle's on the penalty kill, but let's change that. Or actually, we can go options. Oh, how do you get it to? Oh, we're gonna have to do all this all over again. So we're gonna put Kyle Clifford here. Change in current line, and now something. Hurdle there. So we got to put Jordan Nolan there. Jordan Nolan, change in current line. Couture, yeah, that's good. So now, watch, if you go back to starting lineup, oh, never mind, it's not messed up. I don't know what it was then. Alright, so special teams, 4-man power play, 5-man power play then. Yakupov, Johansson, and we will put, now let's see, did that mess it up? Nope, Couture's still there. So Reinhardt, Hurdle, I don't want Hawley getting special teams time. I just don't think he's going to amount to much for us, so I want to give the best player we can give the opportunities. So we're going to go Connor McDavid here. So we got Krug, Syke, Brody, Demers, penalty kill. Yep, we got that. What about our 4-man power play? I don't think I've checked that out much. Yeah. Reinhardt's awful at face-offs. We'll leave this and then we will get yeah, okay, that looks fine actually. I don't like Reinhardt's face-offs. Maybe we should swap that out. So we can do McDavid. Yeah, 76 face-offs. We'll do McDavid there with a pure sniper in Yakupov. That should be good. Penalty kill, 3-man PK. Yep. 5-star defense, 4.5, and 4.5. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Goalies scratched. We got Lovejoy scratched, but he's pretty much going to be our depth defenseman. I think we signed him to a 1-year deal. Yeah, 1.5 mil. 2 years we did. All right. Did we acquire him or just sign him? I'm not actually quite sure. It's okay. So I wonder if we expose him to waivers, but I just don't think he get claimed, and I don't want to keep that dead cap down there. Even though I guess it's dead cap anyway, but it's all dependent on how you look at it. So Connor McDavid has the better face-offs than Reinhardt. We're going to put McDavid in the middle. Now, hopefully that didn't change the special teams too much. Nope. It should be like that. And then lineups. Yep, okay. So I don't know what that was. It was just a weird, like, one-time thing. Captains and jerseys, we've already changed the captains up. We have Hurdle, Couture's the captain, Hurdle and Vlasic are the assistants. I'm thinking about the next candidates would be Syke, Clifford, and Nieto, as well as probably McDavid in the future, but don't worry, we're not going to rush him too much. So we're going to advance forward here, and we're actually going to play one game, so we're going to see where exactly we can advance to. So calendar. Don't worry, picks don't really matter. I was kind of thinking about that, you know, it might be bad that we traded away a pick, but it doesn't really matter. So we're going to sim all the way up to the beginning of December, and we're going to sim up to pretty much the beginning of January. Yeah, we'll do that. And then next video, we'll sum up to the trade deadline. That seems right. All right, so lose 3-1. That's fine. We'll just give it a little bit to gel, I guess. 17 forwards. No, there's not a lot of players there. There's not a lot of players eligible to get drafted. Weird. We'll go defenseman for 6 weeks. No, we'll go goalies for 1 month and confirm assignment, and we'll keep going. And then next time... Okay, so this was the guy, Matt Bellevere. Next time we will change that. Bordering low financially, we offered him the max 2-way contract. Don't know why it says that, but 2-way forward, other forward, top 9. He's 22 years old, I think. Top 9, high top 9 potential, and he's 73 overall already. So he'll be in the minors for us, and he will develop well. We have a good team. I don't know what is wrong with this team. We have a good team. I think someone was saying we should go after a young goalie. I think that's probably the way to go. But right now, look, we just cannot score. I don't know what it is with this team, but we cannot score. It's frustrating, I know, but I don't even think we'll make the playoffs at this rate, and it's frustrating. 7-2. See, we get blown away. We've scored 3 goals in the past 3 games. It's just we just can't score. I don't know what it is. I don't want to dwell on it too much, but I think if we don't win our next couple games, we probably should look to change the team a little bit, you know. So we'll see how that goes. 6-9-2. See, that's such an awful record, especially for a team of our I'm not even sure no, we're not prejudiced. A team of our caliber, we should be winning these games, and we cannot miss the playoffs. That would be the first time in 16, 15. No, it's 2016 now, so that would be 13 years. So it would just be embarrassing. Don't know what it is or what we need to do, but something kind of needs to happen here. Nashville having a decent season. I think I checked the stats of the players last time. If not, I will check it again. Something I did order the cable to convert the PVR for my old PVR for the this HD TV. So trust me, we will get, and I'm getting the money for the NHL 15 for the current gen. So we will be on a doing that soon. So don't worry about that. Let's see. Alright, not bad. Win. And let's get it there. Loss, not too bad, not too shabby at all. So we're gonna go up to the Minnesota game. We're gonna play Minnesota, and we're gonna see how we do against them. Yep. All right. So just some RFA information there. Doesn't help us too much, but it's always good to have. I don't know what this team needs. Maybe we need. I think Holland probably needs to go, but I'm not too sure what we need to see out of him. So we're gonna check our team our player stats. We're not gonna check the team stats just to see how we're doing, because it looks like the West is pretty stacked this year. Reinhart, of course, or obviously, is producing. So maybe we move Reinhart up to the first line. I don't really want to touch that line because I think that McDavid, Reinhart, and Hertl line is doing good. Yeah, so Reinhart's point per game. Then we have Johansson. Couture. So maybe we do a Reinhart, Johansson, Couture line. Maybe that's what we have to do. And we do it. Yakupov's probably second line for Yakupov. Really has not shown me this year that he can prove he's worth the $5 million we gave him. Yeah, $5 million we gave him. How long has he signed for? 2, 3, 4 years? 4 years, yeah. Decent contract, but if he does not put up numbers, then it's useless. Torrey Krug went from going near point per game to not, but I guess that's because now he's playing a top 4 role, not a top 2. So maybe we move him up to the top 2. Not sure. We'll see. Hertl having a decent time. McDavid having 10 points. That's just not too bad for him. Maybe we're playing him up a little bit too high, though. Nieto with 6 points. Vlasic. Hollow with 5 points in 25 games. This guy. We might have to deal with that now. We'll see. Bertschy not putting up anything. Tan, I don't expect much from this year, but Bertschy I do, and he's not doing anything. Alright, we will, I just think Hull is kind of being a detriment right now, where he's playing. I think he's playing second line, or is he playing third line? If he's playing third line, that's even worse, because he should be going against worse players. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to move Reinhart up to the first line and put McDavid with 2 snipers. Hull is on the third line, so we might want to look for an offensive-minded player. So I'm going to go look for that now. I'll probably cut it right here. All right, so we're back. I got a trade lined up. I found Rhino Money. He only has 1 year left on his deal, but he looks to be a good player. He's got 5-star puck skills, 5-star senses, 4.5 shooting, 4.5 defense, 4.5 skating, and 4 physical. So he looks to be a great player for us. I believe he has 22 points this year in like 26 games or something. -5, which I'm not worried about at all. More penalty minutes in like 20 games than he did all last year, but that's that's EA's story. So okay, so it looks like we'd have to sign him for somewhere near 7 mil. And well, I don't think that's bad. I mean, I think we're fine. We do have like 6 million cap space, plus we have Lovejoy coming off the books. We'll buy him out or something. So we can do that. So it's basically Hollow for O'Reilly, Baertschi, because we need to free up our roster, top 9 roster spot to give O'Reilly a chance in there. But then we need Talbot back. So we're also giving up LeBlanc, who is a top 6 potential defenseman. Great skating and shooting, but other than that, he's really. I don't see him as being one of those great players, And if he does turn out to be a good player, we can always pick him up again. It's something that it's one of those moves you make now just to become better now, but you don't make it in the future. I digress. So we're going to be making this move. Let's see if we can get it, or if we need to add a pick or something. Okay, so they accept our trade. Very nice. Probably a very fair trade. All right, so what we need to do now. Let's see, manage rosters. So we'll put Ryan O'Money on pretty much all of our lines, I think. So we got him there. So we got Johansson here. Do I want Couture or Johansson? Johansson's got 81 face-offs. Couture has 80. Couture looks to be a better player, but he's already hit his potential, or his peak. And I think Johansson has more points. Yeah, 13 and 9 compared to 9 and 11. Okay, so we can do that. Then Reinhardt, who has 25 with Hurdle, who has 15. Okay, do we move Yakupov down? That's kind of the main thing. I want to see Reinhardt. It's -7, but maybe with this top line, -5. Johansson is a -6. So I mean, we are a bad team, so that's pretty much to be expected. But 10 is actually +3. But I don't see anything that we need to worry about. Talbot is 70 and Clifford is 70, so we'll put Clifford on his correct side. So we got this all grindy, checky line here. Very nice for us. Pretty much senses Talbot could... No. I thought his offensive awareness was higher. No, definitely not. So then now we got Nieto, McDavid, and Patan. So do we want to put... Thinking we do... Put Reinhardt up here. Yakupov over here. Because Yakupov, he's done decent, but he only has 16 points in 25 games, while Reinhardt has 25. 15 for Hurdle. Sure has, 20 and 16. Okay. And then McDavid has 10. So, yeah, we should keep these lines the same. Nieto has 6, but he was playing 4th line minutes. Patan has 5. Clifford has 4. I think Nolan is like 5, 7. No, Talbot has 7. Nolan has 4. Okay, so that's fine. Yeah, I think these lines are definitely good. Let's make sure the defense is set. Yep. Torker was a +13. Now he's +11. That's fine. Our team is much worse than the Boston Bruins. Yeah. Captains and jerseys. Let's make sure this didn't get missed up. So it's Couture, Hurdle. Look at all the centers we have here. Jeez. Then we got Nathan Walker. We need to send down. We picked him up in the deal, and first Australian player. We're probably going to put him in the NHL at some point, but does he have to go through waivers? I'm actually not even sure if he has to go through waivers. I think we should just put Lovejoy through waivers. Okay, he wasn't claimed. Very nice. No waivers for Nathan Walker, so we can put him down all fine. In the system, we'll see kind of how everyone's looking. 81 for Aviani, Agostino. Agostino's now 4th liner, but I think he has such weak defense. Yeah, it's 2.5 defense. I don't want to put him in the 4th line. No, I don't want to do it. Okay, Roback, trainer. Hamilton. Hamilton's going to be close already for the 4th line. Yeah. He is going to be just a fine 4th liner. Just fine. Christo, he's busted. Yeah, it's safe to say Danny Christo's busted. Drayson Bowman, decent scoring option for us if we ever need to call someone up for the playoffs. Spencer Watson's looking like a good player. Probably will be 3rd line forever for us, but that's fine. Cormier, pretty much our 4th liner. We could use him there if we need to, but if not, we could keep him down there. Mirko Mueller, looking pretty good defensively. Not too sure about his offense there. It's a little bit questionable. Tierney, kind of the same as Cormier. For now, he's at least a defensive specialist, but or a call up. I mean, not a defensive specialist, but hopefully in the future that's what he becomes. Garrett Ross, great pickup for us. Yeah, great pickup for us. Conrad Altschauser, decent all around, decent defense, decent shooting. Yeah, decent player all around. Noah Road, I think he can pick it up. I don't think he's done at top 6 AHL. I think he can definitely get better. Nikolai Goldobin, remember we're holding on to him just for now, because if we do, we can play him in the NHL now. His defense is a little bit weak, but we can play him in the NHL now. Autorize, yeah. Okay, so now that we've got all that sorted, we can finally head along again to simulate. And I've been recording for 36 minutes. I don't think this video is that long. I think this video is like probably like 25 minutes maybe. So we can simulate up to the Minnesota game. If we start looking like we're out of the playoffs now, I don't know what to do with this team. It's just they're not meshing. We don't have a good captain. Maybe we need to improve our goaltending situation. I was thinking about packaging away Reimer and Comrie for maybe a better goaltender, like someone like Gibson. So really, it's all dependent on what you guys think we need to do. Goaltending has always been a problem in San Jose. The only goaltender we've had that's ever been good, we traded away in Mika Kiprusoff, so I don't know. We also got a first out of Toscla, so it wasn't that bad. But Kiprusoff was our big mistake there in trading him away. Oh man, was he like a 7th round pick? He was like a 7th or 6th round pick. I don't remember. I think he was like a 6th round pick. Yeah, or it might have been like an 8th round pick or 9th round pick, because that's 1996 was when we picked him, I think, and that's when there were 9 rounds in the draft. So we might have picked him up there, not too sure. But I know we did pick him up like late round. I don't think he was a first rounder, and we gave him up for almost nothing. I think it was. No, I'm actually not sure who it was. I know it was for nothing though. Went on to Calgary. Calgary pretty much dominated 2004. Almost won the whole thing. That was a magical run they went on. Great for them. Let's see. The only other goalie that we've had I could say is decent. We don't have any like Hall of Very Good or even Hall of Fame goalies. Hall of Fame or even Hall of Very Good goalies. Our goalies have always been kind of mediocre. So, yeah, I'd say Nabokov was decent back in his heyday, back in like 2000. It was 2006. No, that was when Tosca was still here. 2006, 2007, 2008. He was great. He was never a good playoff goalie, which is kind of why we got rid of him. But other than that, I think he was decent player all around. So don't see anything too wrong. So it looks like we still have a big losing record, So we'll see if we can turn that around. LA, I think, was right ahead of us, so we'll see where they are. So we can see if we want to pass them or what we need to do in that department. So they're 17-1, so they are a lot better than us. Yeah. Okay. We'll see. If by the trade deadline, we might as well just tank. I know I can't even pick the player. I mean, I know they got the fantasy draft coming in soon, but I can't even pick the player, so I don't see the point in that. But lose to Vancouver, we went 12-20. Very nice, guys. That's how we do it. Let's see. I think LA wins this game. Nope. Okay. All right, so we're gonna sim up this game, or we're gonna play this game against Minnesota. So we'll hope we can get a win, so we can get 17, 14, and 7. I'll take a look at the stats right now before we go into the game. So let's see, Stat Central. So we're currently 4th in the Pacific. I want to see where we are in the West, though. That's what really matters. Couture is leading the team now, so Reinhardt has fallen off. Maybe he was meant for the second line. I don't know. Nope, Reinhardt's still kind of up there. He's fallen off a bit. He was point per game, and now he's nowhere close to that. He's doing better. O'Reilly is 31 points now, so he's doing pretty good. Johansson is 28, Yakupov 23, Demers 22, Hurdle 21, Krug, Syke, Brody, McDavid. David only got 2 points. Vlasic, Talbot. Talbot had 5 points. Wow, Talbot's really pulling his weight there. Nieto had 3 points. Patana has 2. Nolan has 2. Clifford has 1, and Braun has none. All right, so with that going, we need to check out goalies. We see who's doing. If Reimer is doing what we paid him to. Yeah, 0.92. I really think it was just Comrie. Just not a good enough player to play as even a back in the NHL. I mean, look at that save percentage, goals against average. It was all awful. So we'll see what we can do. Reimer is positive, or almost positive, or almost even goaltender, but Comrie really set us down there. So we'll see. I think these moves have been positive, so we'll check the entire NHL now, and then we'll check our team stats. I think rookie race, I actually don't know who's going to win the Calder. I don't think it's going to be McDavid. I think he's played the year, though. Oh, I went the wrong way again. I always do this. Always do this. All right. Entire league. So point leader, Corey Perry with 52, Getzlaf with 49, Kessel with 48, and Nyquist with 47. Wow. Yeah, Nyquist just developed well. Could be a possible target for us. Dougie Hamilton over point per game. That's what I like to see in my defenseman. Bobby Orr right there. So, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins right there. So I couldn't read that. I had something in my eye. Miku Koivu, 88, so he's dropped one. Alex Galchenyuk, 89 now, 42 points. Very nice. Other than that, that's looking good. Johnny Gaudreau is going point per game. I was thinking about picking him up, but then I just didn't see as someone who would translate well for us. So now we've got that. We go defenseman. We can see who's probably going to win the Norris. Yeah, either Hamilton or Schultz are going to win the Norris, and then Mike Riley, no, Morgan Riley is going to win. Is going to be a runner-up as well as probably Subban. Erik Karlsson with only 23. Wow, that is brutal for him. Should be a lot higher, but you know, what does EA know, or what do I know compared to EA about making a good game? Sorry, I'm starting with my words today. Michael Delzaster being a good top 4 defenseman. Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it. Okay, so we got defensemen, we got goalies now. I hate how it starts over there. Does anyone have a goal? No, no one has a goal. All right. Save percentage. Comrie is the worst save percentage in the league. That's nice to know. Cam Talbot. What a wizard this guy is. I think that's 2 years in a row he's had the highest save percentage in the league. No, it dipped down last year. It's .93, and then .94, and then .92. Oh, this is in the AHL, but you got what I mean. Man, this is kind of confusing. Why? He's only played 13 games, so that might be it. But he's a better backup than Comrie, but we'll give Comrie some time to develop. I won't write him off just yet. Antti Ranta, Oscar Dansk, another one I was kind of looking at. Backup goalie's having a decent year. It looks like he's played about 15 games. Crawford, Elliott. Elliott looks to be a good goalie in this game. A little bit overrated, but I'm not going to get into that. Crawford really overrated in this game. 2 5-star categories for him. Wow. He's good goalie in real life, but a little bit overrated, especially because he's higher than Corey Schneider. So let's see. Yep, pretty much everyone you'd expect to see. Rookie skaters. Points, the leader for points as rookie skaters is Sam Reinhart, so he's going to win he is going to win the Calder. All right, so we got Reinhart. Reed Boucher is a little bit close to him, but not too close. Toivu Teravainen, and not as much. Derek Pouliot. Wow, really good offensive defenseman. They should try him at forward. I know that doesn't work in real NHL, but it works in this game. So, do we have any other? Ty Ratty. Interesting. I said, look at this guy. Look at his shooting category. That is insane. Jake Virtanen. Only got top 6 forward potential, really. Magnar? No way. Or Magyar, I don't really remember. He was at the Colorado Prospects camp this year and apparently looked really good, so good for him. Alright. And then Patan is down here as well. Alright, so with that said, let's look at the team stats. Okay, so we're in 4th. We are 9 points back, so we got to make up 9 points. Actually, we'll look at the Western Conference. Let it be a week. Okay, so we are 2 points, or we are 1 point out of a playoff spot. Okay. Well, we should probably get up into 6th. So we are 6 points out of a playoff spot. All right. That makes sense. All right, so we're gonna get into the game right now. We're playing the Minnesota Wild, and I'll see you guys when we get there.